Good morning, and welcome back to Tuesday of Holy Week as we continue our journey on the final days of Jesus. What was, beyond question, the most significant and important week in the history of the world. Following Palm Sunday, his triumphal entry, Monday, he comes into town and he overturns the tables of the money changers, no doubt gaining a huge following around him for doing that, even if just for a little while they are out from under the tyranny of those who are running that whole show at the temple. And now on Tuesday, he comes back again from Bethany into Jerusalem, and here he is teaching, and now everyone is watching. The Pharisees, the scribes, the Sadducees, all the religious leaders, they're all watching this new upstart rabbi, this kid who's only been teaching for a few years. He's not like the elders, like the members of the Sanhedrin, the 70 members plus the high priest. No, this is an untrained, uneducated rabbi with a rebel following. And so they're watching. Not with excitement. They're watching to trap him. They need to trap him. Because you see, this whole money change thing on Monday has gained him popularity with the crowd, and now they need to put a wedge between the crowd and Jesus if they are going to hope to carry out their plan to silence him once and for all. They certainly can't do it publicly. But they need the people to not erupt. There's a certain level of autonomy that the Jews enjoy under Roman rule, and they do not want to upset that balance. It's a very fine balance. These days make Rome very nervous. Pilate is very nervous about these days. Pilate has just returned from Rome. He's been chewed out by Caesar for some of the things that are happening in his area, and he does not want anything going wrong. So, nobody wants anything going wrong. Today we hear a short portion of the text that is in your devotional guide, which you can get via email. If you don't get our emails, drop me a note at pastor@peacearlington.org, and we'll add you to our weekly email list, and you can get our reflection guide that goes with these studies. Today we hear from Matthew 21. And when he entered the temple, the chief priests and the elders and the people came up to him while he was teaching and said, "By what authority are you doing these things? Who gave you this authority?" Jesus answered them, "I will also ask you one question, and if you tell me the answer, then I will tell you by what authority I do these things." "The baptism of John," Jesus said, "from where did it come? From heaven or from man?" They discussed it among themselves, saying, "If we say from heaven, he will say, 'Why then did you not believe him?' But if we say from man, we're afraid for the crowd, for they hold that John was a prophet." So they answered Jesus, "We don't know." And he said to them, "Then neither will I tell you by what authority I do these things." And he goes on and is questioned some more and does some more teaching in the temple. I encourage you to continue to read that section in Matthew. They tried to ask the unanswerable question, thinking it would trap Jesus. Sort of like, is it possible for God to make a rock so heavy he can't lift it? But it failed. They didn't stump Jesus. Nobody knows the Word of God like Jesus. He, by the way, is the author. He is the Word made flesh. So he's able to answer their questions with a question which stumps them. Jesus again comes out in the clear. But the more they listen, the more they know that this Jesus is not just an ordinary upstart rabbi. There's something in their eyes dangerous about this man. So as this week progresses, they too continue to find ways, to plan ways that they can, again, wedge between Jesus and the people in order that they might be able to turn Jesus over. That's not going to be easy to do. Even their trickery is not working. So on this day, the crowds continue to listen. They continue to take in the wisdom from this Son of God, Messiah come to earth. All the while, in the back of Jesus' head, while they're testing and trying to trap him, while people are listening with eagerness to hear what he has to say, Jesus knows what's coming. He's known forever what's coming. He knows that within days he will be hanging on the cross in excruciating pain for the sins of these people, the ones who refuse to listen to him. I pray that this is a good week for you, a week of reflection and retrospect. And I hope that you will find in your faith community a way to join together with the saints this week as we celebrate Maundy Thursday here at Peace. It's 7 o'clock on Thursday, Good Friday at 7 o'clock. We want to encourage you to come and be a part of the household of God as we wait and watch through this most important week in the history of the world. I'll see you next time. We'll continue these throughout the week. Grab your cup of coffee and join me. Until tomorrow, this is Pastor Craig wishing you a blessed Holy Week.